free school and a job afterward. Thanks for joining us tonight. I'm Shannon Cantner. A multi-million-dollar grant given to the Capital Area IT Council is making life a lot easier for some Lansing Community College students. The goal of the program is to get people trained for information technology jobs, a fast-growing industry in Michigan. Faye Lee tells us how you can take advantage of this program.
This may be a calculus class, but it's a required course some of these students have to take for a job in the IT field. One of them is Sean Welker.
Before this, I've kind of been bouncing around from job to job, which is unfortunate. I received my bachelor's degree way back in 1998.
It was a degree in history, and now he's looking for a career change, and he's working toward an associate's degree in the computer sciences field at LCC for free.
For me, I really look at it as this is an investment in myself.
The investment was possible because of a $4.4 million federal grant obtained by Capital Area IT Council in 2011. It expires in 2015, which means those who still want a shot at getting a fully funded 2-year degree must apply now. As for who's eligible for the scholarship, that's evaluated on a case-by-case basis by Michigan Works.
So making it through eligibility and suitability, and then that person is on track for their new career in IT.
Eligibility means being unemployed or underemployed. Suitability is determined by an employer who reviews the application.
Because we want to ensure that they're hireable once they complete training.
And program coordinators say the chance of getting employed is looking good because the IT industry in mid-Michigan is booming.
We've had quite a few students get student positions with the state. We've had people get hired by a local bank, local hospital.
And Welker is hoping there's a good fit for him after graduation. In Lansing, Faye Lee, Fox 47 News.
There are also grants available for short-term training in the IT field and also a 1-year software testing certificate. Let's switch gears now and take a look at your first alert forecast. I know the sun had to set eventually on this beautiful day, but I sure hope we have plenty more of them to come. David, should we get out the sunscreen at this point? I already had my sunglasses and the windows down. It feels like summer.
Yeah, it sure does, Shannon. And I don't anticipate 80-degree temperatures, but we'll still see sun and 70-degree temperatures over the next few days. If you didn't get a chance to enjoy today, tomorrow, even Friday, and possibly Saturday, those are all good days to get out and enjoy. Local temperatures hovering right around 70, 72, 73 degrees across most of the area. Already seeing some of those 60s showing up on the map. Charlotte coming in at 67 degrees at this hour, and even down to the south in Hillsdale, 68 degrees. Now, these are off of our highs of lower and middle 80s. The last time we saw 80s nearly 200 days ago. So you can tell that it's been quite a while that we've really wanted to see the heat here in mid-Michigan, but big changes on the way. Take a look out to the west. Colder 30-degree temperatures. Are they in our forecast? Those details in just a bit.
Take a look at this surveillance photo from police in Jackson. It's a picture of the man accused of flashing young girls from his car. 3 incidents were reported on Monday in different areas of the city. The man doesn't get out, just tells the girls to look inside his car, and that's when he exposes himself. If you've seen this small red Dodge or that guy from before, call Jackson Police right away. As for the man accused of exposing himself to women at a Meridian Township coffee shop, police tell us he's been identified through several tips, and they can now proceed with their investigation. The fight over immigration reform took to the streets of Lansing Wednesday. Dozens of clergy members, community leaders, and other activists marched from Union Missionary Baptist Church to Congressman Mike Rogers' office, delivering a proclamation asking Rogers to fight for the rights of immigrant families. A prayer vigil was also held to celebrate this May Day, a historic day for workers and immigrants. Several communities got together at the Lansing Center Wednesday night to share their ideas for the stretch of Michigan Avenue and Grand River between the Capitol Building and Weberville. It's the first meeting in the Vision Share It for that roadway. The idea is for community members to come up with a shared vision for the entire region to maximize its potential. Ideas can be seen this Sunday at the former Barnes & Noble in East Lansing from 3 to 5 p.m. Get in line now. Carefree Dental is hosting its Spring Caring Hands Dental Day. That's Thursday, which means free services for people without insurance. From 8 to 4 p.m. it's going to be happening on Thursday. Carefree Dental will offer free fillings and extractions for the first 125 clients. This time it's adults only. They won't be performing root canals or cleanings. Donations are accepted to allow Carefree to continue providing these free services. Meijer has 300 warehouse jobs to fill at its Lansing distribution facility. If you're interested, there will be a hiring event for those jobs Thursday at the Michigan Works office on Cedar Street. It goes from 11 to 3. You need to register online before you just show up. The Grand River Marketplace in downtown Jackson is now accepting resumes for servers, bartenders, and cooks. The place also includes a winery and a deli, so staff will be needed in those areas too. A manager tells us they hope to open by the beginning of June. Resumes can be dropped off at the brewery on Louis Glick Highway through Friday. We have our first official candidate for Carl Levin's seat in the Senate, Congressman Gary Peters. He's a 3-term Democrat who represents part of Oakland County and Detroit. He seems to be the odds-on favorite to win the Democratic nomination at this point. No Republican has won a Michigan Senate race in 19 years. So far, no Republicans are in the race. Rapper Ludacris will be a headliner during the Common Ground Music Festival in July. It's his second such appearance there. Other acts announced Wednesday include psychedelic rock band MGMT and Here Come the Mummies. Common Ground won't just be about the music this year, though. Organizers have also added the Color Run, a luminarium, and an outdoor sculpture exhibit along the Grand River. We're just getting started in this Wednesday night edition of 10. The president makes another push for closing Guantanamo Bay prison. Plus, Plan B. The Food and Drug Administration makes a controversial move. At 10:18, how young is too young and how old is old enough to get the morning after pill? And food for thought. From pickling to pollinating, the fresh food industry is booming. At 10:26, we have the story that will make your taste buds happy. But first, Boston blasts. More suspects are charged in connection with the deadly bombings. The latest on the investigation after the break.